Students, welcome to fifth weekly syllabus. Today we are going to read our next topic, the solar system. So let's start. The solar system. The solar system is like a very big family. It consists of the sun, moons, planets, etc. The planets move around the sun. The solar system, the sun, the 8 planets, their moons, and the dwarf planets form the solar system. The 8 planets that revolves around the sun in the order of increasing distance from the sun are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Sun. The sun is a huge ball of fire that gives us heat and light and is at the center of our solar system. Mercury. It is the closest planet to the sun and also the smallest planet in the solar system. Venus. It is the second planet in the solar system and is the hottest planet of all. Earth. It is the third planet in the solar system. It is also called the blue planet because almost 70% of its surface is covered with water. It appears blue when seen from the space. It is the only planet where life is known to exist. Mars. It is the fourth planet. It is also called the red planet because the soil and the rocks on this planet are red. It is the only planet that is similar to Earth, and scientists believe that it is the only planet besides Earth where life may exist. Jupiter. It is the fifth and the largest planet in the solar system. Jupiter spins very fast, pulling the clouds surrounding it to form a strip pattern. This is why we see a strip pattern on Jupiter when we look carefully. Saturn. It is known as the planet with rings because it appears to have several rings around the middle. Uranus and Neptune. They are farthest from the Sun. Together with Jupiter and Saturn, they are called the outer planets. Till July 2006, it was accepted that the Sun has a family of 9 planets. However, on August 24, 2006, the International Astronomical Union (IAU) redefined a planet. Our solar system now has only 8 planets. Pluto, which was earlier a planet, is now called a dwarf planet, along with Ceres and Eris. These 8 planets and dwarf planets move around the Sun in their fixed path called orbits. Moon and satellites. An object that revolves around a planet in an orbit is called a satellite. Almost every planet has a satellite that revolves around it. The moon is the only natural satellite of the earth. Moon does not have an atmosphere to protect it from extreme heat or cold. So, the temperature on the moon can be as high as 100 degrees centigrade at noon and as low as minus 173 degrees centigrade at night, minus 173 degree below freezing point. The moon does not produce its own light. It shines because it reflects sunlight that falls on its surface. Stars. If we look the night sky, we see lots of shining, twinkling objects called stars. What are the stars made up of? Stars are glowing balls of gases that spread out heat and light space. They are actually huge, but because they are so far away, they look like tiny pinpoints of light to us. Constellations. You have already read that groups of stars that seems to form specific pattern are called constellations. Some constellations that are easily visible are Ursa Major, the Great Bear, Scorpio, Scorpion, and Orion, the Hunter. Constellations collectively form galaxies, while a million galaxies together make up the universe. The Milky Way is one such galaxy of which our solar system is a part. Rotation and revolution. We already know that the Earth rotates on its own axis. The Earth's axis is an imaginary line. running through the center of the Earth from the North Pole to the South Pole. This axis is tilted at the angle of 23.5 degree. The rotation of the Earth on its axis causes day and night, whereas revolution and the tilted axis of the Earth causes the seasons. The Earth takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation on its axis, thus, one day 24 hours long. To complete one revolution around Sun, the Earth takes about 365 and a quarter days or approximately 1 year. There is another imaginary line around the Earth called the equator. It divides the Earth into two equal halves, the northern and the southern hemisphere. Day and night. When the Earth rotates on its tilted axis, one half of the Earth faces the Sun, and so it is daytime in all the countries on this half. At the same time, the countries on the other half of the Earth, which are away from the Sun, are in darkness and so have nighttime. This is the reason why it is nighttime in America when it is daytime here in India. Seasons. The revolution of Earth around the Sun causes seasons. However, there would be no seasons if the Earth was not tilted on its axis. As the Earth moves around the Sun, the tilt causes the Sun's rays to fall more directly on either the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere, depending on the position of the Earth. The half that receives more sunshine has summer, whereas the other half has winter. About 6 months later, the situation changes, and the half that summers now has winter, and the half that had winter now has summer. Let us take the example of India and Australia. India is in the northern hemisphere, whereas Australia is in the southern hemisphere. This is why when it is winter in India, Australia has summer. In India, we have 5 seasons: summer, monsoon, autumn, winter, and spring. Winter is the coldest season and summer is the hottest season. Autumn season is neither very hot nor very cold. Monsoon is a season with heavy rainfall. Spring is the most colorful time of the year. Thank you.